Hey up lads, welcome back to the Regular Strength channel. Day 2 is our bench press day and that's what we're going to be going through today. I realised in our last video we didn't really go through our expectations from this plan and I thought that might be nice to do while we're here. I think we're going to try and have our warm-up sets playing while I'm sat here chatting nonsense for the foreseeable next few minutes. We'll probably go 40, 60, 80 and then our top set today is an RP5 triple. Thinking maybe 100, 105, something like that. That'll be the next clip that comes on after this. So I'm thinking with the bench press, it'd be nice if we can get 130 kilo, putting it out there so I've got something to work towards. 12-week plan. If we can end these triples with a little bit more than we did the triples last time, I think we did 110 kilo for 3. It wasn't super convincing. If we can get 112, this time round, maybe make it look a little bit better because we're doing a bit more frequency. The problem we had before was not enough frequency to get the progress that I wanted. So I'm thinking this time round, if we can end either 110 but nicer or a little bit more, that'd be great. If we can do 110 week 3 and then week 4 we can get 112, 115 or something, that'd be cool. And then if we can work towards getting I guess the next step is a 125 because we got the 122.5, but ideally 130 would be good. That'd set me up really well. Ultimately, I guess 140 is what you want. 3 plates, that'd be pretty good. The squat, because we're learning the new stance, I haven't really even fully committed to that yet, but it's feeling all right. Let me tell you, I'm sore in some places that I didn't even know existed. So I think we're definitely doing it right because it's feeling more hip and back than I typically would. Like my quads are still quite sore, but yeah, definitely using some new muscles. Definitely feels more solid and consistent. Looking at the videos back, I need to maintain some pressure on the bar because I'm getting the same thing that I get with the high bar where it dips over to the left a bit, but that's easily remedied, I think. And the deadlift, in my mind, we're already good for a 200 kilo pull. I'm not sure whether we want to just do singles for this first block or just do triples anyway and then try get more than 200 at the end. If we can get a 210, that'd be pretty sweet. If we can get a 220, that'd be really good. I don't know if it's going to go up that much, but I'm fairly certain we would be able to get a 200. Maybe not now, but in 4 weeks or something. So we'll see. If we can pull 200 for a double at the end of the 4 week of doubles that we do, that would be pretty cool there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll probably do the triples for the deadlift as well. And maybe we'll try to do 190 for a triple or something. 185. We'll see. But yeah, we should be good and warmed up now. So we'll go into our whatever I've decided for the opening triple at the bench press. Thank you, Tom, for that awesome introduction. You're right, I am looking handsome today. So we've decided in between now and a second ago, by what you've seen, that we're going to go 102.5. A little bit more than 100. I think we started on 100 last time, so we might as well start a little bit higher. But it's hopefully it'll still be easy because it's meant to be easy this week and get a little bit harder as we progress. We'll go up in 2.5 or something on the bench. Maybe we'll go up in 5s on the other lifts. Maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. It's the beauty of RPE, isn't it? I decide on the day. 80 felt pretty heavy, but I think it's because we haven't done out for a week. I'm pretty sure this will be fine. If it's not, I don't care. What are you going to do about it? Sue me. Yeah, maybe not an RPE 5, but certainly fine. All good. We've got some more sets next. We've got some back offs. I think they're about 70 kilo or something. 72. So there's quite a lot of bench volume in this plan. It's important because bench press is the only lift that anyone cares about. You've never gone to the gym and anyone's asked, what's your tricep push down max? Everyone wants to know what you're benching. So we're going to get some big benches. My mate Brandon has just left me a comment. He said he started 5-3-1. Betrayed me. Got my plan out. Honestly, I would recommend everyone go do 5-3-1 instead of whatever I'm doing, because I have basically no idea what I'm doing. I'm making my own plan and doing it because I find it fun. I like to experiment. I like to find out. If you want proven stuff, go do one of the things that's been established for a long time. If you want to join in with this experiment and let me know what we can change, the link to the plan that we're doing is down below. Got a few mates on it. I've trialed it for a little bit, kinda, and now I've just wrote it down. We're doing it. It's all right, but if you don't want to do it, I don't blame you, because I am just an idiot. And it's cool. So we've got a few sets of 6 at 72.5 kilo today. I think it's, 60%. Basically this is a deload week. It's the first week of the plan. Everything starts pretty light. It'll get heavier next week. We'll be moving up. Sky's the limit. Everything's feeling heavy this week because I had a week off, but that'll soon pick back up, won't it? That's why we start the first week light. Wow, get used to moving again. Feel good for it, you know. Yeah, they're nice. Feel good. I can't wait to be benching like a bit more frequently again, because when we did the TSA plan at the start of the year, like after a few weeks of it, 3 days a week benching, you just feel good. Like you get the line every single time. Maybe everyone gets that anyway, but I don't know. I need to do things a lot, otherwise, maybe my coordination's bad or something. I don't know. Give me a few minutes. I'll do the next set. We're going back to the RDL today, which is probably my favourite deadlift variation. It just feels really cool. Feels nice to get the big deep stretch. Not sure how well it'll go now that our squat is more hip based, to be honest, but it'll be okay. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. We're just a bit sore. Being sore doesn't hurt anyone, except my ass. 6 more reps. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to get good at hosting these YouTube videos. Okay, one more set of them. We've got a few more. We've got 2 sets of everything this week, but then 3 sets of bench, because you can do more with bench. It recovers faster, doesn't it? It's easy. So you'll remember, if you've been watching a while, the last time, during the last plan, we were saying how I didn't like it when we had a squat and a deadlift day, then a bench and a overhead press, then a squat and a deadlift. And so what we've done now is we've got squat, deadlift, bench. And that way, I think we're going to keep all of our sessions roughly the same amount of time. Because obviously when you're doing a squat and a deadlift on the same day, it takes loads of time. And then when you're doing a bench press and a overhead press on the same day, it takes basically no time at all, because they're really easy relative to a squat and a deadlift. The wait times are less, the rest times are less. It's not as taxing, and it feels like one day is really hard, one day is really easy, whereas what we're doing now is we're trying to make every day really medium. You know, so we're fairly equal. There should be no days that are like significantly harder than the other ones. And then, you know, better, all round, more rounded. 6 more reps. I'm going to do some RDLs for you. yeah, waiting to get that back dialed in because it's feeling a bit weird. But we're all right. We're grown ups. We'll get there. We will get there. It's weird how you forget how to do stuff in a week, isn't it? I could not ride the bike for a week and I'd still be excellent at it. Spin them round. Right, let me set up RDL. I'll be back. So if you're new here, then maybe we'll go through why I like these so much. And if you're not new here, whatever, you can listen again. So these really good for building like big, powerful art. When you're trying to get strong at stuff, most of your power is generated here. So like you'll see in strongman contests, even with overhead stuff, they dip and throw it up so that they don't have to use much of their arms. They want to get as much power from here as you can. So the RDL is going to help you build a big, thick arse to get loads of power. When you're squatting, now that we're doing the squats like this, driving with the hips, big, strong hips. If you're playing rugby, you want strong power from here, everything here. Boom, everything. That's why you want these. So you want to make sure you're doing them proper. So, like I say, it's just an easy week this week, so the weight isn't massive. It's not going to be too hard. And you want to just take a breath, hold it, and drive your hips backwards. And you just feel a big stretch on the back of your hamstrings. It doesn't feel like a traditional like bodybuilding exercise where you feel like a burn or whatever. It feels like you're trying to touch your toes, but it's heavy. It's good. Just want to keep it close to your body as you can. It's going to rub up and down your shins, that's fine. Just staying over the midfoot. Nice exercise. Probably one of the most satisfying bodybuilding style exercises you can do, I think, for me anyway. It's almost as good as an actual deadlift. So we're doing the same thing with these that we're doing with all the bodybuilding exercises. We're giving it quite a big rep range to hit. We're doing 5 to 10 on these, so if we're consistently hitting 10s, it's a sign we need to add weight. If we're not meeting 5, it's too heavy. But, 5 reps is a pretty huge range. So if we're getting, 6, 7, whatever reps, then that weight's good, that's fine. If we're getting, 9, 10 reps on every set, might be time to chuck a few kilo on. If we're only barely getting 5, maybe take a bit off so we can get a few more reps in. I like the slightly bigger range. Rather than saying 6 to 8, we're saying 5 to 10, and it doesn't really matter, does it, what you're doing? It's your effort, your intensity. Like if you wanted to do 20 reps, you could. I just don't see the point in 15 reps being easy and then your last 5 are hard. You might as well have 5 hard, 5 also hard. In my mind, I do plenty of cardio already. I don't need to be doing 20 rep sets of RDL. Yeah, although we are with the lateral raise, but that obviously is a much smaller exercise. So I would imagine we'll hit 10 both sets here because it's only 80 kilo. I think next week maybe we'll go up 90. See how 90 is, maybe go to 100. Few sets. That should be a bit more challenging. It's just, like I say, this week is just about getting moving, getting back into it. Cool. Few smaller cable things coming now. I think we've got lat pull down. We've got some bicep curls. And some lateral raises. Then we're out of here. I'll try keep it to being a nice little montage, something like that. So from next week, the sets of everything go up, as well as the intensity. That wasn't, what do we have, RPE 6 or something? 6 out of 10 effort. I don't really like conflating RPE with reps in reserve, because to me that's two different modalities. Like, if you're saying RPE 6 is 4 reps in reserve, what's the point in having RPE at all? You might as well just use the reps in reserve model. So 6 out of 10 effort, you know, try in but not hard. More than 3. 3 is you just turned up in it. 6 is you turned up and you had a go. 9 is you turned up and you fucking tried your best. 10 is you could not have done any more. So we've got the close grip lat pull down machine now with a narrow thing in front. Should be pretty good. I've picked exercises that I enjoy. I'm going to try and progress them. Tried to make it like a varied choice that covers all bases. Boost Camp is telling me it gives you a muscle breakdown of everything that you've used. It's very hip and ass dominant, which is what we want. We want to get big ass. Then we're going to do what we're doing. I think the same again, 10, 15 reps. Yeah, same again here. 6 out of 10 effort, something like that. No mental. 2 sets for now. 3 sets next week, going a bit harder. So, for the record, RPE 6 is what we've got. It doesn't mean nothing, you know. Like, people think 9, 10 is the only hard one, and everything less than that is easy. Like, 6, 7, 8 is still pretty difficult. It's supposed to be still, like, you're still doing something, you're not doing nothing. Like, RPE 1 is, like, still something. So, nothing on here is less than a 5. And it's not like you say like you can deadlift 200 kilo. It's not like 100 kilo deadlift is an RPE 5. It's like maybe a 180 or something. You know, like you could have put more effort in, but that was still pretty challenging. It's, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know what the point of the tangent is. But like basically, yeah. People see anything below an RPE 10 and think that it's easy, and like it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be middle, and then next week harder. You know, for the next 3 weeks, all of our bodybuilding stuff is going to be RPE 9, like 9 out of 10 effort, like pretty close to failure. You know, if you got 90% on a test, you'd be pretty stoked. So that's where it is. You know, you're not giving it everything you've got, but it's not far off. Sometimes, you know, it might look like the first 2 sets you leave a couple reps in the tank or whatever, and then the last set you go all out, and then you've done 9 out of 10 for across 3 sets. That's how I like to think of it. So that's probably like my way of doing it would be to do first 2 sets. You find out what weight is good for the rep range that you want. You'll do your reps and leave a little bit in, and then the last set you'll go all out, and then that's pretty good. I think that's the way I think you should do it. Obviously, no need to overthink it. Just try hard, and if it's too hard, make it easier. If it's too easy, make it harder. Try to make it better over time. So with a couple of sets now on the dumbbell bicep curl. I said yesterday that we're gonna alternate our bicep and our tricep exercises, so we're getting variation. Once a week we're doing bicep curls with dumbbells, and then the other day we're doing the easy bar ones, just to hit all angles. We're gonna see if we can actually grow some arms, because for however long I didn't even bother training arms, and maybe if we grew some big arms we can get a kebab shop guy to compliment us or something. When we were in Turkey, I was walking down the street, I had a vest on, and a guy stopped me. It was a proper shady street, to be honest, and I was quite nervous. But the guy was like stopping me to say that I look strong, and I was like, "Thank you, please don't hurt me." But like, it was just being nice, which is weird, because if someone stopped you on the streets in like London or something, then you're probably not getting out of it having a good time. But yeah, I guess people in Turkey are nice. So the lateral raise, we have a huge rep range, huge, 10 to 20. Like I've been saying, it's easier to try and progress by adding reps on these smaller exercises than it is to focus on adding weight. Start with a 7.5 kilo. Next jump up would be like probably a kilo, which is, I don't know, a big percentage of what we're starting with. So we might as well just see if we can get 20. If we can get 20, then good. With the next weight up, then I would assume we would get at least 10. Then we can work on adding reps to that. And then, yeah, huge rep range on these. Much smaller on our bigger power lifts, because we're aiming to add maximum weight to those. These ones, we're just trying to get my shoulders a bit less crap, a bit less painful. Right then, lads, that's your lot for day 2 of the plan, the bench press day. Things are moving okay, you know, nothing's been too challenging just yet. Obviously, it's week 1, it's not supposed to be. I'm pretty happy with our exercise selection. It feels like it all flows together quite nicely. We started something heavy and gradually taper down towards the end, ending with our dumbbell lateral raises. Nice one there, get some blood into the old shoulders. And yeah, feeling pretty good. We've got squats again Thursday. See how we're feeling. We might do the low bar one again. We might do the high bar one just so we keep some quad dominant squatting in there. I think for the time being we should do the low bar. Excuse me, just to get used to the movement. And then we've got deadlift Friday, and we're starting with a triple, I think. Should we start with a single and build up to 200 over 4 weeks? I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think we should do. If you've made it this far through the video, tell me whether I should go for a 200 kilo deadlift in 4 weeks' time, or if I should wait, keep putting deposits in the bank, and go for something a bit higher at the end. Obviously, if we do 200 now, we could still do something higher at the end anyway. And just like collecting our, I don't know, compound interest or something. Some sort of analogy that someone who's not a bicycle mechanic could make. Right, thank you. Anyway, stop waffling. My friend from work, his wife said that I just waffle because he's got the video on in the background. And you know what? She ain't wrong. Because that's kind of the point of the video. Is it the point of the video? I don't know what the point of the video is, but you're watching it. More for you. See you on Thursday.